All right. On that note, we're ready to go, boys. We live as Matt disappears.
Ah, la cadena, ma, la cadena, la cadena.
Of course.
How we feeling, boys? Crazy weekend, huh?
What a weekend. What a week in sports.
Yep.
Raps guy still not starting though, so he doesn't care, right?
Doesn't matter. It's already late in the season. No matter.
Ras football season hasn't even started yet.
I think
Wait,
J Rod's
my football season has started. Your two football seasons has ended.
That's
So who really is
that's
here?
funny.
Wait.
That's funny, Raf.
I don't think J Rod's ended. Has mine ended? I don't know if mine's ended.
Matt, yours is over, bro. Yours is over.
Uh,
If the Giants,
I don't know.
if the Giants is over, you're for sure over, Brody. Sorry to tell you,
I think it's all about getting hot at the right time and
bro. You have two juggernauts in your division, not your conference, your division. You're not going
Are you-
anywhere, Brody. Are you serious?
juggernauts. Well, let's get into it. Let's talk about one of those juggernauts. New England Patriots, Rav's former favorite team for a whole decade plus. Whole 15 years, all I heard from Rav was
Not because-
the Patriots.
Not because he's from Boston or anything, just because he's a Tom Brady
Because Tom Brady is the greatest of all time.
cultist.
Yeah. Listen, I'll start it off because I'm a Drake May believer now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Drake May believer.
Wait, let me ask a question,
Listen-
Raf. Let me ask you the question so you can answer it. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Is Drake May better than Tom Brady was right now as a rookie? Go.
Yes. Yes. Stats are showing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe he's the GOAT. I don't know.
And well, let me guess. Jackson Dart in a few years, they're gonna meet up in the Super Bowl, and Jackson Dart's gonna
Jackson Dorsey's just gonna is
No,
gonna
listen.
beat him.
Patriots looking good right now. They're looking like obviously you have the Colts there, but other than the Colts, they're probably the team to beat in the AFC. I'm listen. If I have any team to pick this year to root for, it'll be the Patriots. But at the end of the day, like Matt and Jay, I can't give them the props just yet, bro. I'm telling you, they're beating teams that are not good or are the circumstances are in the Patriots' favor. I'm not trying to be a biased person, but I'm also trying to be fair to everybody, right? If you look at the schedule, they're beating everybody's ahead of them, of course, but like, they were, Baker and he got outplayed by Baker and Baker, they almost had the game, But listen, I'm not gonna hate on the Patriots. I'm gonna root for them, but as of right now, I'm just not. I'm a Drake May believer. I definitely think that he's proven that he's a top 10 quarterback this year. Am I a Patriot believer? I don't think so just yet. No.
Well, I am not. I agree, Rav. I am not a Patriot believer. 7 straight wins, and it's been against nobodies. Nobody's. The Bucks, only team here that really I think could do something. But I called it on the Bucks, guys. I said they were gonna be a little bit slow towards the middle of the season. They're gonna go 6-5, which is right where they're at, and then but they'll still make the playoffs, of course. Look, the Pats right now, I'm not impressed. They're the third seed right now. It looks good. They'll probably win the division. Who knows? They may even get the number one seed. Think about that. The number one seed. That's impressive. That's impressive. But I just until they play real comp, look, and then they have the easiest schedule the rest of the way to. It's just
But my rebuttal to that, Matt, was before the season. If you looked at the Pats and their schedule, don't you think that the Pats were flipped? Like, wasn't and those teams weren't they the favorite in that circumstance?
I mean, I thought the Pats were gonna be like the second best team in the division. I didn't think they were gonna be this good. I thought they would be, middle of the pack, maybe like a 9-8 season. But I guess they've definitely exceeded expectations. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I agree with Raph. Like, I think nobody had them doing this well, so you have to say they did exceed expectations, right? Me, you play who you play. So you're right. They haven't played any tough competition. They did beat the Bills. They do have that on their season, so that's a pretty big win. I think what it is though is people are infatuated, and I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm not saying I'm not a huge fan of Drake May. Obviously, he's playing really well this season, but I'm not a huge fan of because the quarterback is great. It automatically makes the team amazing. So I do think that there's gonna come a time, and I think if you're asking me, can they be the number one seed in the AFC? Yes. Can I also see them getting bounced in the divisional round, even though they're playing at home? I can also see that as well, just because he's a rookie quarterback and this team isn't quite there yet. They have
Sophomore quarterback. Sophomore.
So yeah, sorry, sophomore, right? Sophomore quarterback. But again, they're exceeding expectations. Remember, we talked earlier when we first started in the beginning of the season that there's going to be a surprise team. There's two surprise teams. The Colts and the Patriots are kind of. I mean, even the Seahawks too are kind of blowing expectations. So I think they're just well coached and they're gonna have a good quarterback. And yeah, I mean, but once you get into the playoffs, hey man, all you gotta do is
Free game.
That's it. That's all it takes. A missed tackle here, a misassignment here, But yeah.
About it, guys. The top three seeds could be the Colts, Broncos, and Patriots.
Yeah.
Who had that one?
What are we in 2014? What is this? It's like when Peyton was back there, and Andrew Luck and all them.
Yep.
We still don't have any of those. If those are the top three seeds going into the playoffs, do we still think any of them are going to the Super Bowl?
I guess the question is, out of all those three teams, who do we see going to the Super Bowl? And crazy enough, after just having talked about this, I can honestly say I see the Patriots in the Super Bowl out of all those three. The only reason
you don't see Daniel Jones holding the Lombardi.
The only reason I say that is that I feel like the Colts are gonna run into tougher competition before they see the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Patriots will have a easier divisional game than the Colts will have. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? If the Colts were even to make it to the divisional, because assuming that the Patriots have the number one seed, they have to play in the wild card round. You know what I mean? And what if they get the Chiefs in the wild card? You know what I mean? Like, are you picking the Colts over the Chiefs in the playoffs? Probably not. So, I could see the Patriots more than I can see the Broncos because Bo Nix is not playing well, guys.
Oh, Nix is so bad.
Bro, so bad.
He's bad for 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter,
here
comes Bo Nix.
J-Rod,
your Giants started this. You let him get.
I'm holding all Giants comments until my turn about Brian Daboll. So.
My turn.
Until it's my turn.
It's my turn.
Because I have a lot to get off my chest, let me tell you.
Listen, guys. I know we talked about this last week. Maybe I think it was 2 weeks ago about who misses. Maybe it was last week. But who I think is going to miss the playoffs. And I'm looking at the AFC right now. Colts going to make it. Broncos going to make it. Pats going to make it. Chargers, I guess they're going to make it. Bills, sure, they're going to make it. But then, listen, I still have Lamar winning the division. I still have them winning the division, which will place them on the 4th seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Chiefs as the 7th seed. So I think the Jaguars and the Steelers are going to miss the playoffs. I don't know if I said that last week, but that's what I was trying to say.
But check this out. So, all right. Man, this is interesting. This is the Broncos Chiefs game that's coming up next week is going to be a game to watch. Like, that's going to be a key game to watch because if I think the Chiefs will win that game, it's going to be Is it? It's in Denver. I think
Yeah.
the Chiefs will still win, but if they lose that game, man, do we have a conversation? Because
Even then, bro. Even then, I still have them making the playoffs.
even
And they play the Colts right after
they
that.
play the Colts right after that, but and the Colts don't need that. So you're gonna think the Colts are gonna be playing what the big like a big chip on their shoulder. You know what I mean? They're gonna be going for the and the Chiefs are gonna need that because at some point you got to stop losing games. You got to stop losing games at some point. Denver
So them use the goat.
Denver's not losing. The Chargers beating Pittsburgh on Monday. I mean on Sunday night was huge. The Chargers aren't losing. Every AFC team that played the NFC team last week, I think there's only 2 games, they won. Like the AFC isn't going anywhere, so the Chiefs have to start winning these games.
That's
I
gonna be
was
interesting to see.
Matthew told me that Mahomes is the GOAT. So if he's the GOAT, this is just a cakewalk for him.
Don't let Mahomes get the 7th seed and end up back in the Super Bowl. 'Cause then what will Raf say then yet again? What will he say? He can't say, oh, he has easy schedules, number 1 seed all the time. No, he's gonna run the gauntlet to do it.
He
already did run.
he would probably have to go at Indy, right? He would probably have to go at Foxborough, and then he'll probably have.
Matthew, you're gonna sit there with a straight face and let Jason Indy.
These are the teams. Those are the teams right now.
Those are the teams ahead,
Those are the
bro.
teams.
Those are the teams ahead. What am I saying that's wrong?
Said at Indy with a straight.
Yeah. Bro, Indianapolis is a fucking popping ass stadium. It gets loud in there, bro. You know what happened in that stadium? You know what happened in that stadium?
Tell me.
Your goat was slain in that stadium by the goat slayer. Okay, that's what happened in that stadium, and that's why you don't like it. Okay, he was slain right in the middle of that field. All
Right,
right.
you talked about it. What are those teams? How close it is in the playoffs right now? Bills, guys. The Buffalo Bills. They had their Super Bowl win against the Chiefs 2 weeks ago, and they get blown out against the Dolphins. Blown out against the Dolphins. They're the
Without
6th
Tyreek.
seed now. They're 6-3. A-Rod, what is going on in Buffalo?
I think the lack of offensive firepower they have is starting to show, and that their defense, if the defense doesn't show up, they're going to be in big trouble. This is a Dolphins team that everybody thought was just going to roll over and play dead, and they literally gave Buffalo an ass whooping. Like, it was so bad. Like, Josh Allen is becoming a turnover machine again. You know, he has almost as much turnovers as he had all of last year. And I think, you know, when you hear about the Buffalo Bills trying to get Jalen Waddle during the trade deadline, it shows that they know that they need more options on offense. James Cook was going against one of the worst rushing defenses in the league, and got stuffed. They had no answers. Miami was doing whatever they wanted on that defense. Josh Allen just didn't show up. Hey, it happens, but the problem is that you can't afford to do things like this anymore because now you have competition, right? And, you know, the Chiefs look vulnerable right now. This should be your moment to capture a Super Bowl, and now you have to worry about catching up to the little brother Patriots. You know what I mean? So, you know, let's see how they bounce back next week. Let's see if they can get their act together, but they better step up soon. Because again, we're coming to crunch time. There's no more freebies anymore. There's no more, oh, I can give this game away. It's not going to cost me. No, like, it's coming to crunch time. Those are not becoming acceptable anymore. So.
Yeah, I agree, G-Rod. I think the thing for trying to get Jalen Waddle, willing to give up that much draft capital they were trying to do just to get Waddle shows how desperate they are at the receiver position. They don't have a true number 1. They drafted Keon Coleman, right, this past draft, 2nd round. thought he was going to be something. I mean, he's been okay. There's really nothing else. They use their tight ends a lot. It's just there's nothing there. When James Cook goes, that looks like when the offense goes. But when he doesn't, it like he didn't on Sunday, it doesn't look good. And Josh Allen, he's turning the ball over now, like
Yep.
he used to a couple years
Like
ago.
he used to, yeah.
Right? Last year he didn't at all. Like these are things that are happening now, and the schedule is not. I mean, they got the Buccaneers, Steelers are on that schedule, the Patriots, the Eagles. These are not easy games, and they have great teams behind them.
Yep.
For seeding still. So I mean, we'll see.
Let's say 7 words, guys. It's the
7.
reason why. It's the reason why this Bills collapse is happening. Maybe you're more than a football player. That's the reason why.
Oh my god, bro. This guy, bro.
Only go as far as your quarterback, and if he's your MVP, aka Joel Embiid, because Josh Allen is Joel Embiid of the NFL.
No. Joel's
Yes,
problem.
he is.
No, Joel's problem is he can't stay fucking healthy. That's Joel's problem.
Joel Embiid got an MVP because they got tired of handing it to Jokic. Matt, right or wrong, Matthew?
No, Joel.
Not necessarily.
Joel.
He led the league in scoring.
Joel.
Wasn't Embiid leading the league in scoring?
Joel put in work that year. He was scoring 30 points a game that season.
Yeah.
Anyways, they gave it to Josh Allen because they said, you know what, Lamar's been winning it too much. Let's give this guy
That
his
we
wife
can
is
argue
already
about.
getting banged. His wife is already getting banged by Michael B. Jordan. Let's give this guy
Oh
something.
my
to
god, bro.
But listen,
Oh my
I'm
God.
not gonna lie.
You're-
This was a very
Raph, you're never
crucial.
gonna make it to ESPN talking like that.
Listen, this game was very crucial for the Bills, man. Like they could have been 7-2 by now.
Yeah,
7-2?
bro.
You are?
Yeah,
They're 6-3, right?
because they had that bye week already. Yeah, they could have been 7-2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, if they, my God, it's just I don't like to play the if game, but listen, these are games that you need to win because your next 2 games are now against the Bucks and against Texans, and you would think maybe Texans, they're pretty whack. But listen, at the end of the day, teams
They
that are
want a walk off. I mean, they want
Huh?
a walk off fumble recovery. Like they're not dead yet.
That's what I'm
They're right
saying.
there.
Like these teams below you are still hungry, and when they figure out that you're not as as high as you think as everyone thought you were, they're gonna want to go in your place. So now you're going back-to-back weeks against teams that are as hungry as you, maybe even hungrier, to go where you need to be. This is not looking good for old cuckold Josh Allen, man.
Oh, and to top it all off, you cost me my goddamn parlay, Buffalo.
Oh, my too.
Man, Matt, it was heartbreaking.
I'm thinking, wow, all these bets I made, I think Buffalo's the easiest lock.
That, bro, I said the same thing, bro. I said
Gets
that, I was
favorite
like,
out of all the teams.
here's what when I bet, right? I put myself in a position and I go, okay, how stupid would I look if I bet this, right? And I was like, if I bet Miami, that's so fucking dumb because they packed it in. They're gonna get blown out and bruh, I bet the Jets and hit on the Jets, and I couldn't hit Buffalo. I couldn't hit. Josh, get us together, man. Get us together, brother. I want you to win a Super Bowl. I want you to win a Super Bowl.
I've told me 2 years ago, Josh Allen was better than Mahomes. He told me it was there. Now what is it?
That's Joel Embiid, bro.
I think they're coached to. If Buffalo, imagine if Buffalo doesn't make the playoff.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gone.
Oh yeah. He's gone.
gone.
He might be Giants. He might be Giants' new head coach.
Sean McDermott, he used Osama bin Laden as a motivational speech one
Yeah.
time. He should have been gone.
Yeah. He talked
He
about.
should have been
yeah.
gone.
He took the bus up. Yeah. I forgot about that.
You should go hire Brian Dable. Was there before? Maybe try.
Oh, that's a great transition. That's a great
Let's
transition.
get into it. J. Rod, Brian Dable, fired after 3.5 seasons, a playoff appearance his first year, a playoff win. He's gone. Give me your thoughts.
All right. I'm gonna be as fast as possible if I can, guys. Sorry. So, cause I gotta start this from the beginning. So, 2022 season, Brian Daboll was hired. Okay, he was brought in from the Buffalo Bills because he was one of the quote unquote key pieces on why Josh Allen was turned around. Okay, that was what was told to the NFL, to the sports world, and that's why the Giants hired him. They figured Daniel Jones is probably a way lesser version of Josh Allen, but they play the similar style, so maybe he can unlock something in Daniel Jones. First year he gets there, sets the culture beautifully. We play the Tennessee Titans. Game number 1. We score the tying touchdown, and instead of kicking the extra point, he goes for it on 2. Gets it, we end up winning that game. It set this transition in the Giants culture where it felt like, okay, we're going to start playing winning football games. Like Matt alluded to, Saquon has a great year that season. Daniel Jones cuts the turnovers over. The defense steps up in key moments. We go to the playoffs that year and we actually win a playoff game. Get demolished against the Eagles in the divisional round, but at least we were taking the right steps, okay? What happens next isn't Brian Daboll's fault, but I think that maybe he could have fought harder to go against what happened. The management decides they're going to pay Daniel Jones instead of playing Saquon Barkley, which would eventually lead to Saquon leaving, going to the Eagles, and winning a Super Bowl. Ever since that horrible decision was made, Daniel Jones basically fell off a cliff. Daboll finally gets his quarterback, right? He gets his Jackson Dart quarterback. That's what people were thinking. I watched this morning when Mike Greenberg said, and I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be Matt's argument, but Mike Greenberg said, if you're going to bring in a new quarterback, you can't have a lame duck coach. And I kind of agree with that, but I think that Daboll was put in a position where he was losing so much because of the bad coaching decisions he was making. That's why he was on thin ice, not because he was a bad offensive coordinator. You saw when he finally got Jackson Dart, he started putting pieces together, but there was just key moments in the games where we were just not making the decisions coaching-wise, and it was costing us games. One key one, and I told you guys this, was that when we're on the 1 yard line on 4th down. We're up one touchdown with the whole 4th quarter to go. You only have 2 victories in the season. You were 2-7 at this point. Why are you gonna kick that fucking field goal? Why? Because Daboll was trying to save his job. I'm going to let you guys go after this because I still have a little more to say. But that's why I think Daboll got let go. It's not because he wasn't good at developing new quarterbacks. It was that he was not fit to be a head coach. So holding him up was just going to delay the inevitable that he was not going to be the head coach of the future Giants.
Look, I do not like at all for your Giants, J-Rod. You let go of Daboll. He finally got to draft his guy. This is a chance now. This is his project. He could start it. He's going to finish it. He had Daniel Jones. He made Daniel Jones in 2022 a really good player that year. Really good player. And then you could say, right, did the GM or did he make the decision? I mean, I think Daboll probably had some input on it. Knowing Daboll, he's a quarterback guy first. He probably maybe said, let's go with Jones. Right, fine. Jones falls off a cliff. He drafted Dart. This is the chance. First round quarterback. You let him go before the season's over? That's what happens all the time with these young quarterbacks. You give them too many coaches early on in their career, different systems.
So, do you think
they get messed up?
So I think that another key I don't blame Dayball for this. I don't blame Dayball for trying to please management by saying that he needs to win these games, right? Because if he wasn't trying to win football games, he would have started Jackson Dart from week one. The reason he started Russell Wilson is because he thought Russell Wilson was the best options to win football games to keep his job. And I think now that he has Jackson Dart out there, that he was actually winning football games with Jackson Dart, I think he's trying to, like, I'm not trying to say wear the kid out, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win these games. Jackson Dart has 4 concussion protocols already. 4! And that's because Jackson Dart's putting his safety on the line to win these football games for his coach, which, again, what he wants to do, obviously. But I think that pressure of wanting to win football and keep his jobs, he's not telling Dart, like, hey, take a step back. Don't do that. Because he needs these wins to keep his job. And I think it's going to eventually harm Jackson Dart more than help. And I think if you start with an OC now in his first year, you get him somebody he's comfortable with now, I think in the long run it will work out. But I just don't think Dayball.
Who said he wasn't who said he wasn't comfortable with Dayball?
No, I'm pretty sure he was, but I just don't think Dayball's a great head coach. If we could demote him to OC, quarterback coach, I would do that, but he's not going to do that, obviously. He's not going to be demoted like that. But I just don't think he's a good head coach. I don't like some of his decision-making. I really don't. There's just certain moments where, like, it literally has cost us games because he's just, like, playing the safe way He's playing the safe way, and it's always the wrong decision because we always lose. It always happens, always. When he plays safe, we always lose. And I just think he's just not head coach material. I just don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't really have much input in this, besides that. Not everybody's fit to be a head coach, and some people just should just stay coordinators. And
Mhm.
this is just a classic case that he was a really good coordinator in Buffalo, and he's gonna keep being a good coordinator. Just same thing, like Matt's gonna hate me for saying this, Robert Saleh. I think he's not a head coach. I think he's a defensive coordinator, and some people should just stay as coordinators. That's my take on this.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's
Look-
nothing
But
wrong with
look what,
that.
all right, but first year Dayball, he transformed Daniel Jones. He transformed Daniel Jones.
How
and that
many
whole team?
how many head coaches have had a great year one and then year two comes around and they fall off a fucking cliff? Because it's just that new coach, like new schemes,
That's fine, but
different.
that's because Daniel Jones is. I mean, it takes a special.
Wait, Matt. Wait.
figure out-
You're talking about 2022, Daniel Jones?
Yeah, it wasn't that great, brother.
It wasn't that. It was not that it was.
It wasn't
but
that great.
He managed. He was a game manager, but it was enough that he was able to.
And
look
because
at the
and he
damage
had
that
Saquon and if Dayball, I don't think we don't know if Dayball had an input. Maybe Dayball had no say in if Saquon stood or not. I don't know.
If he didn't, then why are we blaming him?
No, if he didn't, that I don't blame him. But again, he's kind of this lame duck coach because he's just gonna keep losing football games, and I just don't think he's head coach material.
Did you go into the season? Maybe Jeremy did. Maybe Nathaniel did. You know, people like this.
Okay.
delusional-
Did you think
I
that you
I
guys
know.
were
Going to win games this year.
I know what you're gonna say.
because he bet $20 with us, Matt.
Okay.
He did bet $20.
All right, so you guys are right. I did kind of bet with my heart, but there was 4 games, where we had double-digit leads,
You could have won.
and we could have won. We should have at least 5 victories right now. We should have 5 victories.
This is rookie year.
But
Dart.
I'm talking about before Dart. I'm talking about we should have won against Dallas with Russell Wilson. We should have won with the Saints. There's games that we should have won that we lost. And for whatever reason, it's just because
Dayball throw the pick against the Cowboys. I think Ross just threw up a Hail Mary and said, "Fuck it." Like,
But Dayball should have been like, Dayball should have told them, don't fucking do that. Like,
he knows that. He's been in the league 15 years.
but that's on the coach. Okay, and what about
On the coach.
okay, what about when Jackson Dart goes down? Okay, the first concussion, and he puts in a deflated Russell Wilson who had his balls clipped by the New York Giants fans, and he sends his ass out there to do a couple drives. Send Jameis Winston out,
You
bro.
loved it. You loved it. You loved it when they started Dart, and then they brought in Russ a couple. You loved it.
What?
They brought in. Oh no, that was never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. I was like, when Russ was starting and against Dallas, he had me hype, and then I was like, okay, he's not it. He's a great offensive coordinator, and he's probably gonna go back to Buffalo, and he's probably gonna be like a QB coach or something. But head coach, we're just delaying the inevitable. We're just delaying it because he's just not a great head coach. Now, guess what's gonna happen? Gruden, he's looking over here. Jackson Dart's his guy. That's his QB. I think if you told Jackson, I think if you told Jackson Dart, hey, John Gruden's gonna be your head coach, I don't think he'd be too mad about that. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just like
you know Gruden, man?
I like Gruden. Gruden's good, but like Gruden's like an old school guy, you know. I don't
and that's
know.
what the fuck we need. We need old school
I don't know if the new
guys.
league- I don't know if the new league can handle.
You should make
Gruden.
Jackson Dart can't handle John Gruden. That man run through a fucking wall. He might get knocked out and fumble the football.
He loves Dart. He loves Dart. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
He loves
bro.
him.
The saddest thing about this Giants team, and again, Daboll's an offensive guy, but you're the head coach, and you need to manage all aspects of your football team. Your defense was supposed to be one of the top defenses in the league, and they are underperforming so bad. Your secondary is trash, okay? It is so bad that it's making the D-line look like they're standing still because they are getting the ball off so fast to these receivers, and you can't keep up with them. And again, Daboll's offensive, so it's not really too much his fault, but you have to take accountability of that.
After half of it, the season's not even over yet.
Yeah, but
You didn't give
but
a
Matt,
chance
the crazy
with
thing
Dart.
is, Matt-
You drafted Dart. Malik Neighbors was out for the year. Cam is out for the year.
and that's why the season's over. And the season
That's
is
not
over.
his fault. That's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Let me say
You gotta
something.
Wait till
We
next
had-
year. Have at least
Matt.
give him a chance with
Matt.
Dart and the receiver and
Matt.
the running back. See what it can be.
Matt, I had no Scatterboo, I had no Malik Neighbors, and I was up in the Chicago game. We could have been up 2 touchdowns, okay? And my head coach decided he was gonna kick a field goal from the 1-yard line. Come on, Matt. That's
You know what it is?
unforgivable.
You know what it is?
That's
I
unforgivable.
saw the same thing happen. I speak from experience, J-Rod. I speak from experience with this. They just did the same thing. From Geno Smith, they went through Rex Ryan, they went through Todd Bowles. They changed coaches so many times. Through Sam Darnold, they went through Gase, they went through Saleh, they went.
But the difference
Wilson.
with the Jets were hiring defensive head coaches though. They weren't looking for somebody to stick to the QB. Rex
My
Ryan,
take-
Todd Bowl, and Robert Saleh are defensive head coaches.
They are draft, but Table drafted. It's half a year, Jeremy, and the season.
Matt,
The top 2 playmakers on the team to help Dart were out for the year.
I feel like at the end of the day, Matt, and you know this, and Jay, you know this as well, that the biggest 2 people that are going to get their the points fingered at, it's always going to be the head coach and the quarterback. Anyone else is not going to be. No one's going to point fingers at them except those 2, bro.
And I think
telling you.
it's crazy to say like to give him credit like, oh, look what he did with Daniel Jones. He won Coach of the Year in 2022. And he's like, look what he did with Daniel Jones. And then Daniel Jones doesn't play well the next year, and it's like, well, what you want him to do? He has Daniel Jones. It's like you can't have it both ways. You can't say that, oh, look what he did to save Daniel Jones, and now look, oh, you can't blame him. He has Daniel Jones. Like you can't.
Yeah, because some guys are they're just what they are.
And honestly, can I be honest with you?
Special guy to figure out
And-
Daniel Jones.
I can't-
The Colts are doing it.
Exactly.
Credit to the
And
Colts.
to be honest with you, I bet you that has a
What are the Colts doing?
I bet you that has a huge region on why he got fired because they see what Daniel Jones is doing with the Colts. They see
Daniel Jones is doing, and just like in 2022, they had a special running back.
right, and I think that's probably what it
And
is.
your special running back got hurt for the year. You
I-
have to wait till next year, see
Well,
what it is.
Okay, time out. I love Scatterbull. He's not John.
Alright,
He's
sure,
not
fine,
JT.
fine.
He's not Jonathan Taylor. He's not.
Special running
Yeah,
back.
he's not a special running back. I love him, but he's not
Only
a special
special
running
is
back.
only special is this right here, bro. That's it.
Oh
That's it.
shit, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. Like
What?
I'm just saying, like it's you have to. I can't. Like he's just not head coach. He's just not. He makes too many mistakes. He's not head coach material. He's giving me Joe Judge vibes right now, and I'm hating it. And it's not great, bro. Like it's giving me, and it shouldn't be giving me those vibes, and it sucks. And it sucks because I really thought he was gonna be the head coach after going to the playoffs, but it's just not. It's just not clicking, bro. Ben McAdoo went to the playoffs his first year, also. Let's remember that. And he had Eli, Odell. He had that whole squad. He had and they got bounced in the first round, and then they went back to the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I just think that like at some point, like it's just the voice becomes deaf, and you
It
don't.
was against
and-
the Packers, right?
Huh?
It was against the Packers.
Yeah, and Odell was dropping all that. It was the boat game, and
when Odell-
and,
yeah,
dro-
the boat
and,
game, that's
and
right.
Odell dropped all those passes. Yo, I swear to God, we're supposed to win that Super Bowl, and Odell fucked us because it was literally 4 years apart from each Super Bowl. So in 2008 we won, in 2012 we won, and that was 2016.
This is Giants conspiracy
Right?
theories that they thought they were
Right?
going to go
So-
to Lambeau Field in the frozen tundra and beat Aaron Rodgers.
We did it already. We did it. We did it 4 years ago, and then we did it in 4 years before that. We did it against Brett Favre on the frozen
Yeah,
tundra. On the frozen tundra, we beat
Rodgers
both.
pushing 40 already. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I think so.
I'm sorry. Didn't he play with the Jets and the fucking Vikings after that? Pretty sure he had like the best 40-year season before Tom Brady came along. So let's not poo-poo Brett Favre that he lost to the Giants. Okay, let's not do that. Oh, and by the way, he threw a pick 6 to lose that game. Just little NFL history for you there. He threw a pick 6
Wow.
against the Giants. His last
Whoa.
pass as a Packer and his first pass as a Packer was pick. Sorry.
Talking about quarterbacks that are just like Matthew said, they're just what they are. Let's talk about the Browns real quick.
Oh,
The
brother.
Browns,
Every week with this guy.
the Browns lose again. Take it away, boys. Because what do I know?
Go ahead.
Take it- yeah, take it away, Matthew.
this is you, bro. This is you. You know you want to
I
vent
don't know,
about
because I
it.
want to hear the outsiders. You guys are the outsiders. You guys are the delusional guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Go ahead, Matt.
oh, they lost to the Jets. Lost to the Jets, what, 27?
The worst team in the league, by the way. Worst team in the league.
Worst team
and
in the league.
Worst
I think the
defensive
Giants
team.
are ahead of us.
Worst
in
defensive team in the
draft
league
order.
as well.
But-
The team that just
Like-
traded the 2 cornerstone defense players. Keep going.
And yet they won the game. I mean, that's Dylan Gabriel didn't look awful.
Won
They
the
didn't
game.
look awful.
They won the game, yet Justin Fields had a check down pass that created what, a 50-yard touchdown, and without that, he would have thrown.
We had
40.
two. We had two kickoff
Get
returns.
2 kickoff
A
returns.
punt return. Is that on Dylan Gabriel? I don't know about that. Dylan Gabriel was fine.
I never blame this on him. I didn't blame this on him. I'm just saying that.
I
Dylan
honestly,
Gabriel was fine.
Raph, honestly, I don't think you want Shador starting with this Browns team. Who is he throwing the ball
I
to?
do. I want
Who is
4
he-
games. Just
Who is
give
he throwing the
4
ball
games.
to, Raph?
Doesn't matter. We'll
Jerry
find
Judy,
it.
your former guy.
Flacco
That's your
found a
guy.
way.
That's your guy.
Joe Flacco found a way in 2023. He'll find a way.
Joe Flacco's a
All I need is
Joe
4
Flacco is a gunslinger, okay?
Super Bowl.
Give, so there's a gunslinger too.
Huh?
He's a gunslinger too.
No.
He's a gunslinger too. He just holds the ball too much.
No, there's gunsling. There's only a certain amount of gunslinger. There's people. Brett Favre was a gunslinger. Okay, Drew Brees was a gunslinger.
So is Brady a gunslinger or no?
Nah, I don't consider him that because he would. If,
Then there's not.
yeah,
That's not my point. Just give me 3 to 4 games, guys. Let him show his talents. Hear me out, Matt. I'm not saying we're the Browns franchise quarterback. We don't want nothing to do with the Browns. Just give me 3 or 4 games. If you want to tank, you know you're not gonna win no games with Dylan Gabriel. And if you want to do that, go ahead and tank. He's gonna lose you every game this season. Give me 3 or 4 games. Let me audition for another team next year. because clearly the Browns are gonna go back to Dylan Gabriel or Deshaun Watson, and Shador is gonna be the odd man out again. Give me 3 or 4 games. If he's trash, release him. Let another team deal with him. If he's 3 or 4, if the 3 or 4 games show that he's good, get some value from him. That's all I'm.
Honestly,
asking
brother,
for.
I don't think you want him starting on this team. If I was a Shador fan, I don't want him playing on the Browns because he's not gonna have any good hope. I don't know anybody who's on the Browns now because they traded their tight end, right? Jared Judy, like that's
a joke. That
no, and Njoku got traded, no. No, I thought he
He's
got
still there.
I thought he got traded. But yeah, there's just no.
give me Mac.
Running back is fine. I mean, they've got some.
Give me 3 or 4 games. Give me 3 or 4 games. Let us audition, and if we're bad, we're bad. If not, listen. Like I said in the chat, if we're bad, we gave the Browns a good draft pick. If not, we give them 2 options: trade us for some value, or now you got a franchise quarterback.
Well, think
Value.
well, think of it as think of it like this, Wrath.
God
Obviously,
just hates.
obviously, the Browns suck at quarterback decisions. So think about the fact they're not playing Shador Sanders as like, okay, Shador's actually good because they suck at making these fucking decisions.
And when this brain dead guy over here is going to admit it, then
Because fucking Joe Flacco is probably a top 15 quarterback in the league right now, and they traded him in the division. Like, get real.
Raph,
Listen, I'm not mad with keeping Dylan. Keep Dylan in the mix. Keep playing him. Get your draft pick. You're not gonna win no games with him, and that's gonna be your franchise quarterback. Then so be it.
It's not gonna be their franchise quarterback, but
Who's gonna be their quarterback?
they will draft another quarterback next year. They will draft. Look, they have what? They have the 2nd pick in the draft right now. The Titans, I don't think are gonna draft one because they have Cam Ward there.
I mean, everybody.
The Browns end up with the 2nd pick in the draft, and they'll take the best quarterback available. Got the number 1 quarterback.
You're saying this like as if there's a good quarterback available. Like, what am I hearing right now?
Fernando Mendoza's a stud, and you know it. That's it. I've changed my opinion on him. He's an absolute stud, and he is balling. He is balling. Bring him to the Jets, and the Jets need to stop winning games because he's balling. Raph knows it too. Raph's just not watching. Just like he says, I wasn't watching Shador. You're right, I wasn't watching Shador because Colorado wasn't doing anything. Fernando Mendoza is doing things, but that's besides the point. But the Browns, if Shador were to start this year, I would start him in the final game of the season against the Cincinnati Bengals. Their atrocious defense, just so Raph can see how bad Shador Sanders is. Because when he shits the bed against the worst defense of all time, and
then I have nothing to say.
then it'll.
However, it's a double-edged sword because I won't have nothing to say. But if he does do good, all of a sudden Matt's saying,
Matt saying, defense, yeah.
That's right. They made
Worst defense of all time.
You're right.
Like I said, another clown take from the clown himself. I'm not paying attention to you.
Honestly, I don't think he sees the field this season unless Dylan Gabriel gets hurt or he's so awful that he throws like 4 picks in a game and they have to literally bench him. But I don't see them because I don't see the point. What's the point of you have to stick to a quarterback that's gonna be your future. You know what I mean?
5th round quarterbacks do not start their rookie year. It just
Unless his injury. Yeah, unless his injury. Yeah.
The only reason it's even in consideration is because his last name is Sanders.
And honestly, his name is becoming quieter and you're hearing less and less from him. So like he's kind of fading in the background a little bit.
That's not true.
The only person in media that's bringing him up is Raph.
It's not only that.
He's what? He's what?
By stats, look at the stats. He's by far the most accurate quarterback in college football history by stats. But it's not only his last
college football
name.
history. Nice. Playing for Colorado. Wait, where did Colorado go last year? Oh, nowhere.
And where are they this year?
Nowhere. Exactly. They're in the same spot. Nowhere.
Their record last year, about to be a 2-win season this year.
Where did that get them? How many bowl wins did they get? Did they make the
0? But at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, you can't argue with people like Matthew J. Like it's impossible to argue with him because in his mind, anything he does from now on is bad. Like everything he's gonna do is seen with a microscope. It's fine. Like I said, when it comes to Shador Sanders, I block out Matthew. I don't listen to anything that clown has to say at all because he has no ball knowledge regarding that. Because when Shador gets his chance and when he's nice, all of a sudden I'm going to hear the excuses. Oh, this. He played a bad defense. Oh, this and that. It's fine.
Send
What
him
I'm
to
saying-
the Raiders. I like to see him. Send him to the Raiders. The Raiders could use a quarterback, right? Geno Smith suck. Send him to the Raiders.
To the Raiders.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. Give him a chance. Give him a chance, right?
I mean, that's what I was asking for.
There's
I've been
there's
saying
not
this
many
whole
teams that are gonna
year.
start.
It's what? It's
There's not many-
week 9. I've been saying Matthew. I've been saying Matt.
He's-
Give him a chance. Give him an
He's a
opportunity.
rookie. He's a rookie. You got to wait till next year. It's just that simple. He's a 5th round draft pick. That's who he is. I don't care what he was in college. That's who he is in the NFL.
That's unfortunate, bro, but it's true. It's true. And honestly, if I'm gonna stick,
Brady was the last pick of his draft. That's fine. Like, if that's what you're gonna say, then go ahead.
but
and
he
say
only
it.
got our start because of injury. Like that's Lester Door's only hope. Because I'm on the side of like you need to develop these quarterbacks. You can't flip flop back and forth. So if Dylan Gabriel's gonna,
If they're bad, then you flip.
you have to be awful. You have to be Josh. You have to be Josh Rosen awful.
You got to give the guy.
Gabriel is awful.
But not Josh. He's not that
Dylan Gabriel was
bad.
the first quarterback they drafted. Dylan Gabriel was the first quarterback they drafted this past year. You got to give him the.
You got to
shot,
give him a
the
chance.
full shot.
Yeah, you got to give him
The
this.
full
Yeah,
shot.
you got to. You got to.
If
As
the
much
Browns
as I
don't
want
win
to
another
see
game
Door
all
too.
season- If the Browns don't win another game all season, and Gabriel looks bad, then he'll be gone.
And they'll play, and they'll play for the starting position for the next year.
Will Deshaun Watson be playing for the start?
Nah, he's done, bro. He's done. He's done.
That's fine.
If I was Browns ownership, I wouldn't even let him in the building. I would just like,
he's
Deshaun?
yeah,
supposed to play
bro.
this.
Yeah, bro.
Deshaun is
He cost me all that
Once upon a
money,
time.
and he just didn't do shit, bro.
Deshaun Watson. Once upon a time was.
Yeah, bro. Once upon a dream, bro.
6 years ago, because listen,
They used to call this man the Michael Jordan of football. You remember that?
Matt lives in the past.
He
That's
was way better. He was way better than Shador will ever be. I'll take it.
Was.
Deshaun was dealing.
That man fell off a cliff, bro.
Talking about an overrated quarterback, and someone's getting MVP votes already this year. Let's talk about that guy in Los Angeles real quick in the Rams. That he's gonna lose the MVP to a running back in Indianapolis. Matthew, starting with you.
To a running back.
As you mentioned and as you asked, is the MVP Stafford's to lose? Go.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is because Stafford is dealing, week in and week out. 3+ touchdowns every week. 3 games in a row now with 4 touchdowns and no picks. First time in NFL history. Just threw for his 400th career touchdown. The Rams are 7-2. They're rolling. Big game this week coming up against the Seahawks. That should be a primetime game. That should be a primetime. It's 1 o'clock.
We care about
Stafford-
Matt boring us, but keep going.
And Stafford is dealing, guys. Look, I see people here. Oh, Drake May, Jonathan Taylor.
I'm taking Taylor.
All that. Miss me with all of that. Matthew Stafford is dealing, and when the Rams in Seattle this week, and he throws 4 more touchdowns and no picks, we'll see what happens. But the MVP is Stafford to lose, yes.
Right now, if you had to vote right now on who's MVP of the league, who you voting for?
Stafford.
It's Jonathan Taylor.
Absolutely.
It's Jonathan Taylor.
Absolutely.
You know it. It's Jonathan Taylor, and you know it, bro. Listen,
Taylor. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to hate, but we all know that the MVP is a quarterback award. That's a quarterback award.
Yep.
But Jonathan Taylor is by far the most valuable player right now.
bro,
Not Matthew Stafford.
bro, he has 1,100 yards rushing, bro. 1,100 yards, and we're 9 games into the season. He has 15 touchdowns, bro.
He is the
15 touchdowns.
15 touchdowns? Wait, Stafford is 25.
Those are passing, homie. Those are passing.
I don't give a
I'm talking
damn.
about-
Touchdowns, points are points.
I'm talking
More
about-
points.
I'm talking about homeboy.
15?
Who?
Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, he has 15 touchdowns, bro.
That's his award, buddy.
He has
That's his
15
award.
touchdowns, bro.
Because this is a running back at the end of the day. 15 touchdowns in 9 weeks. Are you crazy, Matthew? Are you crazy?
And 3 TDs.
Stafford has 25 touchdowns. The second most has 18.
I don't give a damn. That's
Bro,
a
that's
quarterback.
passing TDs, bro.
Quarterback.
I'm talking about my
That's
man.
not my
I'm talking
problem.
about my man running across the goal line with the ball, bro. I'm talking about running across the goal line.
How about throwing dimes? How about throwing dimes?
Oh, and Raph, he has
To
15,
everyone.
Raph, he has 15 rushing, 17 total. He has two receptions for touchdowns. So he has 17. He has 17 total touchdowns.
Jonathan Taylor's awarded. You know it, fraud. And
That's,
you
what,
know
that's
it.
what I'm saying. If you had to vote right now, I'm not talking about in the future because again, Raph, like you said, this is a QB stat, and it's going to be impossible for Taylor to keep up these numbers. He's not going to run for 200 yards, 3 touchdowns every game, so it's going to be impossible to keep up. But I'm talking about right now. If you were to vote, it's Jonathan Taylor hands down. He's literally carrying the Indianapolis Colts. You guys don't believe in the Colts, but you know damn well that when JT steps on the field,
Wait, I think the Colts
Whoa.
quarterback is leading.
I don't trust the quarterback
right?
of the.
Which makes you not trust the Colts. Because when I said Colts are going to be in the playoffs, you're like, you guys laughed in my face. Oh, Rod's talking about home field advantage for Indianapolis.
Matthew Rodriguez and Rafael Veloz do not trust the quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts. That's what we're saying.
Matt, let me tell you something. You know, I know
Wait, I
know that Matt Stafford's on your fantasy team. I know, and Jonathan Taylor's on mine, and these two guys have basically been carrying us through our fantasy. I got you. I understand. Matt, trust me when I'm telling you, Jonathan Taylor's the MVP. That man, he's my MVP for sure. He's been carrying me. This is no bias. Raph, he's not biased to this. He doesn't have nobody. He has no favorites. He's impartial to this. 17 total touchdowns for a running back. He has more than Saquon had, and Saquon would have been considered for MVP if he would have broken the rushing record. And he's already on pace, just like Saquon is right now. You're trying to tell?
And if he has a chance, he better go get it. He better go break that.
And they'll let him go get it. They'll let him go get it.
You guys are crazy. Look, Daniel Jones is dealing. Daniel Jones is dealing too. He's dealing too. He leads the league in passing yards.
Okay,
Right or wrong?
Raph, I got him. I got him right now, Raph. I got him right now. He just fell.
Dealing.
He just fell.
Stafford is dealing.
He just fell.
Puka Nakua's top 3.
He just fell into the trap.
Receiving yards. Devontae Adams is number 1 in touchdowns in the league.
Yeah, he just fell into the trap. Who would you consider has better teammates?
The Colts have an elite offensive line.
And I'm sorry, does the Rams don't have a great offensive line?
I think Stafford was sacked how many times last year? Go check that number for me.
Oh my god, bro. Does Stafford have great weapons?
And Stafford, yeah, he does.
Does Jonathan Taylor?
Yes, he does.
Huh?
Taylor's just running the ball.
Yeah, but he has nobody to take any of the pressure off for him. He has Daniel Jones.
He's running the ball.
And he's putting up these numbers. Like you said, points to points. He's putting
offensive line.
Here's the point. Stafford here's Stafford for QBs, and then here's like Mahomes, right? Like this close, right? Here's Jonathan Taylor, and here's the next best running back. The gap is so big between them, it's ridiculous. Jonathan Taylor is literally carrying a football team, and he's a running back.
He's not literally carrying the football team. I wouldn't go that far. If Daniel Jones wasn't starting, I don't think.
Answer this. If Jonathan Taylor has a regular year like he had last year, not an elite year, but a solid year that he's like in middle of the pack of the running backs, are the Colts good? No. They're mid. They're mid again. The reason why they're so good is because of that.
Okay, and you took Stafford off the Rams and you put Jimmy G. Where are the Rams?
I didn't say I'm taking Jonathan Taylor out. I'm saying that if he has a mediocre year.
Okay, and Stafford has 2 picks on the year. If he had 12 like he had last year at this point,
think of running? Here's the real question: do you think a running back could win the MVP? Because if you don't think a running back could win the MVP, then this discussion
I think anybody could win MVP. A kicker won the MVP one time. Anybody.
Matthew, you weren't even a thought when that happened, bro. Relax.
So what does Jonathan Taylor have to do to win MVP?
If
Nothing.
Stafford falls
Because-
if Stafford falls
Because I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's his games.
Stafford here
He-
against the Seahawks next week, throws 3 picks, then
Here's his games. He went 71, and then he went 165, 102. He has a 130. He has a 123 game, a 153 game, and last week he rushed for 244. He has 4 3-touchdown games, and he has scored in all games except 4 of them. He's literally. And his team has the same record as the Rams.
scored in all games except 4 of them.
Yeah.
He's thrown a touchdown in every single game.
I don't think Matthew Stafford has thrown a touchdown in every single game.
Of course he has.
Oh yeah, he has. Listen, I'm not saying Matthew Stafford's not having a great year. I'm saying if you and honestly, I will put it. If I was you, I would bet Matt Stafford to win MVP right now. But I'm telling you, if you were to vote right now, this second, it's Jonathan Taylor. It's just gonna happen that Jonathan Taylor is not gonna be able to keep up because there's just no way. He would have to rush. He have to average 150 yards.
Mind you, the Colts have played bums.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Come on, let's not do that.
Oh,
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Come on, let's not do that.
Why not?
Here's
Let's not do that.
Stafford has played Houston, Tennessee, Philly,
Cleveland Browns lost their.
Baltimore, Jacksonville, New Orleans, and San Francisco, twice.
San Francisco's elite defense, by the way.
Isn't Fred Warner hurt?
Yeah, that doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he's the
They're still
best
good on- they're still good
defense.
on
Their defense, their defense is middle of the pack.
It's middle. It's not elite like it used to be. It's not like it used to be. He's Matt.
Let's see. Let's see
Listen,
what Jonathan Taylor does.
I'm-
Let's see what Taylor does.
I'm looking at Stafford's numbers,
Plays the
and
Chiefs this week.
he plays the Chiefs this week. Again, like he's not unless he keeps scoring these TDs, he's probably not gonna be able to keep up. It's hard to do as a running back. That's why he's never been number 4.
Let's look at it for real, because Matthew likes to talk about competition until it's his case. All right. What was the first game of the season for the Rams?
Houston. They played Houston. Matt Stafford went for 245 with a touchdown, no pick.
It was Houston. Houston is one of the best. One of the best defenses. Okay.
Okay, Tennessee. He went for 298,
That's one of the worst. One of the
two
worst.
touchdowns, 1 pick, and then he went against Philly, 190.
That's one of the top 10.
196, and then he went against Indy, 130, 175.
175. Top 10.
San Francisco, he went for 389.
Middle of the pack.
Baltimore, here's a crazy. Baltimore is trash. And that was his worst game. He went for 181 with a passer rating of 98, and he threw 1 touchdown that game.
Garbage. Matthew Stafford is garbage.
He's garbage. He's garbage.
Sorry, I got caught up. All right,
Jaguars. So Jaguars is crazy. So this game was crazy. He only threw for 182, but he threw 5 touchdowns that game. Honestly, Raph, looking at these numbers is kind of godly. I'm not gonna lie. Like the passer rating, but it's just like I think when you talk about MVP, like I think yes, quarterback is most important, and that's why they always win the award. But Matthew Stafford has more help, I guess I could say, than Jonathan Taylor.
There's no help for a running back.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You know how?
O-line is the help, and the Colts are one of the best offensive line.
When Saquon had a competent quarterback, he almost won fucking MVP. With Daniel Jones, he was getting stuffed in the backfield because they knew Daniel Jones couldn't throw 15 yards downfield. So they would stack the box.
Daniel Jones has been competent enough.
Has he? He's had
This year.
He's had 7 turnovers in 2 games lately. He's falling down that cliff again. He's
There's
tumbling.
at least a threat.
The turf monster. Yo, bro, they were stacking that box. That TD that he scored, that 80-yard touchdown. The only
Daniel
reason
Jones leads the league in yards.
Guys, did you not see that stuffed running play that he literally ran into
80 yards, 80 to the crib.
Take it to the crib, and
And
he
he
said,
won-
Matthew. gave me the MVP, and then Matthew was like, you know what? No, my guy's still better. Jonathan Tate said, you know what? I bet. Let me finish the game
Let
with
me
my little
win.
dancing.
Let me
dancing
win
right
the
there.
game, bro. Let me win the game.
What was that 3-touchdown game? He's the reason why they won that game.
That's what I said. He ran.
Yo.
He ran for 288. He ran for
Yo.
288 yards.
Yo, I was watching that game at work, Matt. I'm not gonna lie. That Drake London, that Drake London against Sauce. That shit was crazy.
Yo, he fucking got him, bro.
That's what should I do?
He got sniped. Nah, stop. Don't be preaching that on this, bro. Don't be doing that.
John Cena.
No, don't be doing that on live. Don't be fucking. Don't be doing that. Matt, did you see it, bro? You didn't respond to the group chat. I don't know.
Yeah, but I was behind, so I didn't. I put everybody on do not disturb.
Oh, okay. So did you? But did you know he was coming? Did you know he was coming out?
Yeah, I knew.
Oh, okay. Good man.
Were you behind?
What?
Why were you behind?
Because I came late from work, so I didn't start it right at 8. I started like.
You want to? I'm a Cena fan. I want to soak up the whole moment. Cena's
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna lie. I rewinded it too. I rewinded it all the way back to the beginning. I was like, I gotta watch him come out. I gotta watch him.
day off. I took that day off, so yeah, we're gonna watch it. Yeah.
Let's talk about it, guys. John is now Grand Slam champion,
Out of nowhere.
Intercontinental Championship. Beats Dominic Mysterio.
I think Roman Reigns was a Grand Slam champion before John Cena.
Matt,
Sorry.
we can't even get through
Like,
the intro. Wait, Matt, finish.
Titles was
Matt,
Roman
finish the introduction. Finish the introduction, and then you can talk. Please.
An impromptu moment, like J Rod said, out of nowhere, Dom comes out here, promo a little bit, and he says, John, you're a bitch. And John says, not in Boston, not tonight, not in this place, not against me. He said, let's do this here right now. He did it. Dom goes up for a frog splash. Cena rolls through. There it is. All I'm thinking about, guys, when John is there holding up the title, crowd is erupting, fireworks, the pyro, everything, and I'm like, oh wait, that should have been at WrestleMania for the World Championship. But no, you guys were infatuated with the U-turn, and we got pissed off John. Not even just a mean smirk on his face in front of 20,000, whatever was there, 15,000
Matt.
last night.
You honestly think Cody Rhodes, one of the most like anticipated characters that we were waiting, was going to lose to John Cena at WrestleMania? You honestly think that deep down in your heart?
Why?
If Cody would have turned heel, there's no way he loses that match. Cena doesn't win.
It doesn't matter anymore, guys. The heels and feet, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't care about age. It doesn't matter.
But you can't have somebody have a major.
Old and he's the world championship. It doesn't matter.
You can't have a character make a major shift and then lose.
If that character is your quarterback, bro.
Cena should have never turned heel, guys. It should have never happened. He
I
should have won that.
I don't agree.
We should have got what we got at SummerSlam at WrestleMania, and Cena should have won. It would have been the moment of the century.
Listen,
And instead, we got.
I think Cena turning is something that I'm glad that happened because we can say it happened. Listen, it wasn't great. It was not great. I got you. It was ass. But wouldn't you rather say like, hey, we tried it didn't work, then never like would you? I don't want to be sitting here like, yo, imagine Cena being a bad guy. Like we can honestly say, okay, it didn't work. Like it wasn't good. Like it was a shocking moment. It didn't work. They ended it. We moved past it. Whatever.
Turn of all time.
Yeah, but
it was just it was not a good heel run.
Yeah, the run sucked. The turn was great. The
moment, fine. I'll give you the moment. It was holy shit.
Yes, that's the thing. It was just a very weird, and just the way that it was booked. It was just not. It was not.
That's what WWE does now, right? It's just holy shit moments.
I was talking about it with Jay before the podcast started, Matt. That now they're chasing nostalgia. Now they're chasing moments and they're chasing clicks rather than building up these guys that they already have right there and building them up. I'm not saying Cena shouldn't have won. I'm not saying that Cena didn't deserve this year because obviously he's the second greatest to do it. But you know, Cena is a legend himself that he deserved this farewell tour. But like I was saying, in all seriousness, the way that the new WWE with this TKO is just very much
Everything's moments.
natural. That this is like I mean I've never been a Vince guy like you guys are, but like stuff like this makes you miss Vince because Vince took the risk. You know, like he didn't like. I feel like now they're just so focused on like, oh, are we pleasing the fans? Are we pleasing the fans? I'm not saying not to please us, but sometimes we deserve to be like shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we always have to get the Jays? Why do we get the CM Punks to get the championship? Give me Drew McIntyre to win the championship, bro.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is like I don't even think it's like for the fans though, because I think a lot of fans have been happy if Drew McIntyre won the chip. I think it's more of the big money, like who's gonna be marketable, who's more marketable, a blonde white guy with a bright smile, or a Scottish guy with blonde
white guy who's getting garbage ratings on SmackDown.
That's not. Listen,
Nobody's
that
watching.
is not.
Nobody's
That is
watching.
not Cody Rhodes' fault. I can tell you that
Then
much.
of course, we go last night. Cena's there. He goes backstage, high fiving everybody. We got a great moment with Rey Mysterio. That should be it. Perfect moment to clap it all off.
And
He looks up. I'm thinking, oh my god.
here comes Cody's big bus.
Cody Rhodes. Here is Cody Rhodes. Just
So-
a great job, champ. You deserve it.
He patted him on the head. Good job, kid. Good job, kid. Maybe one day you have the big one. One day. That's what he said. That's what he told Cena. First of all, quick point. Triple H did not have to be there. By the way, there was no reason for Triple H to be there.
Yeah, there's no.
No reason for him to. You could have just had Cena come out. The crowd would have went crazy. There was no reason for Triple H to be there. He just wanted to be there, I guess, to suck up the moment. It was kind of weird. He was talking about how like we hear the noise the fans are making, or like we hear the talk and shit like that. Like he was making like weird comments about it. But
Because people have been complaining, so he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I hear you
yeah.
guys. I hear all of it." Like, whatever, bro.
But are we happy that Cena won? I think it was a cool shock factor moment. Like I was like, all right, cool in Boston, you know, cool. I think this is more the vibe, right? Like, you know, more internal, more giving back to the fans. You know, free TV, having Cena win his IC title on free TV. Well, free TV. It's fucking Netflix. It's not free no more. So, yeah, I think it was pretty. I think it was pretty dope. You know,
I mean, I feel it
I'm glad we got the match.
It felt like the old WWE because that wasn't the only title change that night too. Like the
Mhm.
Kabuki Warriors, they also won that night. So
Yeah.
when we get title changes in like these, like you said, the free TV, that's like refreshing because it's like now they just wait till pay-per-views, and I'm like, bro, that's not. You don't always have to do that, you know.
Yeah.
Like I understand, but like you don't always have to do that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What's next, guys? What's next for John?
So-
3 dates left?
3? I thought he had 2 left.
It's next week, so it's next week in MSG, and then it's War Games, and then it's in Washington.
So I was telling Raph, I think they're gonna set up the 5 for War Games. So, you know, during the whole podcast, I was trying to figure out who the 5th guy would be. You know, Raph said LA Knight. I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like LA Knight's gonna be part of it. So I think the 5 for the good guys is gonna be CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. I'm gonna put John Cena in there. I'm gonna go Penta as the 5th guy. I'm gonna go Penta as the 5th guy. Like he's just gonna get thrown in there, and then for the heels, I'm gonna go Bronson. I'm gonna go Braun Breaker, Logan Paul. I'm gonna go Brock Lesnar, and I'm gonna go Austin Theory. I've been hearing rumors about.
I love it.
I've been hearing rumors
I
about
don't
Austin
love the
Theory.
faces though.
You
Not
know,
watching that. Not watching that.
So
Not
no
watching
Roman.
so
so-
okay, so Roman was one that I thought about because he's kind of like the reason he gets in because of Jay, but that's so much star power. Like that is, you're talking about
But
Roman.
that's what you want. Penta, like Penta doesn't belong there.
Sometimes you have to break it up because, like, bro,
Oh, it's nothing to break up. This
bro,
is-
you got
there's-
Roman, you're gonna have Roman, Cena, Cody, Punk, and Jey Uso on one team, and then you got Brock. The only
That's the Avengers.
The only
That's the
the
Avengers.
only star that matches up on the heels team would be Brock Lesnar.
You said Brock.
I said Brock, the Bronze,
And
Logan,
Braun.
and
Vision.
Logan, and then Austin Theory when he become like the new Vision member.
I'll be putting a jobber.
Raph is shaking his head. United States champion, youngest United States champion, by the way, Austin Theory. Just so Raph knows.
Talk about that.
Unless it's Drew.
It's gonna be Drew.
Unless it's Drew.
It's gonna be Drew. I don't think it's gonna be Brock. I really don't think it's gonna be Brock. He doesn't need this.
I don't think
Brock.
I don't think Brock will ever do a multi-man match. That's why he fucking turned on Cody Rhodes in the tag team match. So I don't think he'll ever do a multi-man match. Because I can't imagine just seeing Brock in a cage. Like, just waiting to come out. Like, no fucking way. Like,
That's sinister. Wow,
like,
that's sinister.
like, even if he does do it, I feel like he won't make his entrance until, like, it's his time to come out. You know what I mean? Like, the
If
clock.
Brock is not.
Yeah, like,
Brock is not
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, the clock is gonna tick down, and like it's gonna be like, and like, oh, who's coming out, and then his music's gonna hit, and then he's gonna walk down to the cage.
I think they're gonna do like.
I think it'll be
Brock in the cage.
I think it'd be so fucking
And
dope,
somebody
though.
else is gonna
It'd be
come out?
so fucking dope, but it's not gonna happen.
But
But-
I think it could. I think we get stars versus stars.
That would be fucking dope, bro. Having Brock in there, because it would make sense, because then you could have Cena pin Brock, and that's how he gets his win back, and then you can finish that shit up, and then you could have the final opponent.
Brock Lesnar taking a pin at a War Games match. That's not happening.
Or at least like Cena doing something to him, like putting him through a table or something. Something to symbolize
That's not-
like I ended
Why
this
can't it
beef.
happen? Why can't it happen?
Your boy Raph is saying he's shaking his head.
Why can't it happen?
Yeah,
Brock is.
Cena,
Not letting
Cena,
that-
Cena,
Raph is just like
Cena got-
certain things that cannot happen.
Cena got his ass-
Something clean could never happen.
Cena got his ass beat at WrestlePalooza. You don't think Brock can't take a little medicine? He lost in 30 seconds
Raph
to
would love to
he-
see.
he lost in 30 seconds to Goldberg.
Oh, that match was.
Amazing.
That's how
Would
you-
love to see.
Amazing.
That's how you book a match.
That's how you
That's
book
how you
a
book.
match. That's how you book it.
That was a good match right there.
Jaws,
Absolutely
jaws,
squashed.
jaws on the floor. I'm talking about black screen on the TV, and I'm still like this.
Matthew was watching that like. It just happened.
My life is a lie.
Oh, those are my two guys. Those are my two guys.
Matthew Black and Goldberg was he won, bro. No, I feel like next week Raw is gonna be nice because obviously Cena's gonna be there. MSG, you know that the crowd's gonna go crazy, and then the ending has to be like
It's gonna be a brawl. It's gotta be a brawl. Of all the War Games people.
like the four of them, five.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the Vision, the three with two of them. I don't even know who else is gonna be there for like the bad guys, because
I'm telling you. All right, I think it's definitely Brock. It has to be Brock.
Like I just like imagine
I think
MSG,
you
right?
got
Yo,
the fi-
like imagine MSG. I'm gonna cut you off, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think you got like the 5 good guys there, and you got the 4 bad guys, and they're outnumbered.
Yo, Matt, you read my mind, bro. Yes, I thought the same thing. I'm thinking like you know they
Comes out and ends the show. And
Yeah.
just fucking F5 seat.
like
Everybody right.
everybody's getting jumped, right? The fourth guy comes out, everybody's getting jumped, and then Cena's music hits, and then he comes in, makes the save, da da da. He's cleaning house, and then once you better wrap up the show, all you hear is the music hit. MSG goes crazy, and yeah, and then that's how you set it up. I agree, Raph, that it's a long shot because I don't see Brock Lesnar doing a War Games match, like putting himself in that position. But then again, maybe he just wants to have fun. Maybe Cena's like, listen, stop being a little bitch. You know, like
there, like a 2023 with Randy Orton. That's how I see it. That's the only way I see it. I don't think that he comes out in next week. I think that the fourth member comes out, and then Brock comes out like Randy did.
You think?
And then-
All right. Does Roman come out next week?
Yeah, yeah.
So you think? Okay, so you think?
Roman gets the big moment next week, and then Brock gets the big moment at
That's what I speculate.
So you think
That
Roman?
the fourth member comes, basically like everybody's inside, and like the fourth member comes, and then Roman's just there with those five guys, and then they're just the division, and whoever the fourth member is just there, like, obviously they're already being down, and then going into the match, obviously it's 4v5, and then the fucking guitar hell comes out of nowhere, and the Brock comes out. Everybody's face is like, holy shit, there comes Brock.
Raph, I know you would love to see one final spear that Roman hits on Brock. You know you will love it.
Oh my god. I need one final
So-
WrestleMania that we
So we agree. So yo, bro, we're talking about the greatest War Games match ever. I hope you know that. We're talking about
Yeah.
we're talking about four.
This is-
Like,
last year, go all in, bro. Go all in.
yeah, I would fucking do it. Yeah, I would do it. It's just like you said, who gets the major pop? Is it Roman? Is Roman the fifth member, or is Cena the fifth member?
Wait, wait. Actually, let's not even think about no jobber like Austin Theory. It's gonna be division, Drew McIntyre with Brock Lesnar. That's my prediction. That's my prediction right there.
Drew McIntyre
That's the
and
five.
Brock Lesnar. Anything they fall out? You think they have a fallout?
If they're bringing the Avengers, you have to bring in like bad
No,
guys.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Don't tell me that you have the Avengers. You bring in Austin Theory? Bro, he better
United
come in
States
like.
champ ever.
He
In
better
better
come with
shape than any
300
of those
pounds.
guys?
He better come in with
Stop.
steroids at 300 pounds, looking like
Yeah.
Bronson Breed.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yo. What if he put in some muscle? What if he comes in looking like a fucking?
Fury is always
Oh,
been
and he's
jacked.
still gonna do the 8-town clown stuff. Stop it.
What if he comes in with a bald head? Like he means business. Like he's all. And he's not
Come on,
Austin.
bro.
If it's Drew-
He's not
if it's
Austin
Drew and
Theory.
Brock.
He's just Austin now. He's not Austin
Brock.
Theory. He's Austin.
I do want to see, like, I don't know, within the next couple weeks, I want to see some story there. Like, if it is just with kind of the connections with all of them. If it is Drew and Brock, right? They have everybody has a history.
Well, yeah, because Drew would have the Logan.
Jay and Cena would be there just to like. He already has.
He's like the
Yeah,
mediator.
he's like the mediator, and he's gonna defend the good guys at the end of the day. With Brock,
Roman has problems with all of them.
Yeah, Roman
has problems with all of them.
Roman has, except for Jay, and Jay has problems with Punk, and Cody has problems with
Roman doesn't have problems with Cody as of right now.
who?
He doesn't have problems with.
Oh
with
yeah,
Punk.
yeah, he does. He hates Cody forever, always. That's like the Rock and Austin. They're always gonna have problems.
I know, but like, at the end of the day, like.
At the end of the day,
That's why I wish Seth never got hurt. Because if Seth never got hurt, this would have been perfect,
Yeah,
bro.
it'd have been
Roman fit, like easily there, but like Roman, I would understand him if he doesn't participate in this. But man, with Drew's like he's aiming for Cody's head. Like he wants to like. He's already lost twice to him, so that the story's already there.
Do you think
Brock.
Logan Paul was the replacement for like Seth? Like, because it obviously was gonna be Seth, Braun, Brunson, and the two other people. Do you think Logan was always a part of it, or do you think he was like Seth's replacement? Because if he's Seth's replacement, then Brock and Drew make sense. Because that means they're already penciled in, and they just replace Seth with Logan.
That's a good point.
I hope it's Brock, guys. I really do. Just seeing him in a
Could it
cage.
stay just 4? Could it stay just 4 and 4?
It can. They've done 4-on-4s before, but
Roman,
that's
it's
whack.
no Roman, no Brock. It's
That's whack though.
Wouldn't that be fire? Though? Like Heyman
No,
always
I
has
agree.
his phone on deck. He's always like, I always have a guy. I have a guy waiting for me to call in, bro. And then
And they
the 5 guys are inside. 4, they're gonna beat down, and then Brock comes out, and this is like a 5v1, and he fucking kills him.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like like having Brock at a Wars game just makes sense, bro. Like you can't like it just makes sense.
I say you go all in.
It's like seeing Brock. It was like when you saw Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble. You were like, "What am I watching right now? This is so
Bro, Brock
weird."
literally throw them all off the cage.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
Not gonna lie. Those 5 against Brock, I'm taking Brock.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like if they're gonna all get F5.
Realistically, Cody, Jay, and CM Punk are the size of Brock's right leg, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro.
I really hope, bro, they
Let's
do
be
it.
honest.
It's just it'll be cool just to see, but it's probably not gonna happen though. Because I
with
just
that left, guys, John would have one final date after that, December 13th. You have the tournament going on right now.
Mhm.
Who advanced yesterday? Sheamus beat Shinsuke Nakamura yesterday, and
Yep.
Rusev crush
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest.
Some of these guys that Cena has a history with. That's what they're trying to do.
If it was Sheamus in the end, I wouldn't be mad. If it was Rusev in the end, I would. I want old Rusev though. I don't want this. I'd take old Rusev.
What do you want, Rusev Day?
I want Rusev Day with the fucking tank to come out
Oh.
on December 13th. That's Rusev right there.
All right,
If it
so
was any of those guys, I wouldn't complain.
I want to do something. I want to know. So is it a 16-man tournament? 16-man?
16 or I thought it was 12.
I honestly don't remember. We know there's 2 mystery opponents, so I want you to know first who you think is gonna win this whole thing, and second who you think the mystery people are.
I said it earlier.
Who's been
I
announced?
think that one of them is Obafemi. He's one of them.
So
I think.
we got the Miz versus. Oh my god, I just heard about this shit. I know Solo is facing one of the mystery partners, and LA Knight is facing one of the mystery people. So that's 2 matches, and I think the Miz. Fuck.
Is the Miz facing Penta? No.
Maybe Penta. I don't remember to be honest. I know they got Gunther versus the kid
The
from
Miz is facing Jay.
Jay.
LA Knight is facing unknown right now.
Mm-hmm.
Javon Evans and Gunther, and then Solo.
And me and Jay, we talked about this, Matt. We haven't seen Gunther since SummerSlam, and that's how you bring him back.
That's how they announce him. By the way,
Yeah,
he's gonna be in a tournament match.
That's your guy, Matt. Yikes.
So I think Obafemi is gonna be in the tournament. I don't think he's gonna be a mystery person because they announced this kid for NXT. So I don't think he's gonna be a mystery person. So I think a mystery person is literally gonna be somebody outside of WWE. I think one of them is gonna be Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder. I think he faces LA Knight, and then I think the other one is Joe Hendry.
That's whack.
I think it is. I think it is too.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying Jay's wrong. I'm just saying like
Yeah, that's probably it. Somebody said Jeff Hardy as one of the mystery ones, which I thought was kind of interesting because he made that comment about like if he never did drugs, he would be just as big as John Cena. I think that's kind of cool. But who do you think is gonna win the whole thing and face John Cena in his last match?
I think it's Gunther, which is, I mean, I don't know. Just Raph said it right. This is how you bring it back. Like that's it. Just a tournament to what? To put down another old guy. I mean, I don't know. If it's Gunther, I think that's kind of whack. But
So
it is what it is, I guess.
Do you think it's Gunther too?
I mean, if the way they put him, they're gonna give us a great match with Javon Evans and him, but he's gonna absolutely kill him.
That should have been Trick Williams. And Gunther. Imagine Trick Williams getting a pop there, and that whole reaction against Gunther, who hates that shit. Like that would have been good.
I feel like his fire went down. I'm not gonna lie.
So I think you guys are right, but I do think there's a high possibility that it's Obafemi, and here's why. I think John Cena is a very give back to the business person. He mentioned it in the Saturday night's main event. That's gonna be the whole card is gonna be main roster guys versus NXT guys. Why wouldn't the main event be the same thing? Like, why would the whole card be main guys for NXT guys, and then you have Gunther versus Cena as the last match, right? So I feel like there's a small possibility it might be Obafemi. I think maybe they might have. I think they might do. They're gonna do probably Sheamus versus Rusev, and I think Sheamus wins that. And I think they do Gunther versus Sheamus, and I think Gunther wins that. And I think when you get to the Obafemi Gunther match, I think that's the final, which is gonna be fucking fire. That's gonna be a crazy ass match. And I guess I think if 80% sure they're gonna give it to Gunther, because then Gunther's gonna win back the United States. The Intercontinental Championship is gonna start this whole run again with Gunther, and then maybe that.
Isn't that a downgrade?
That is he's already in the world title picture.
All right,
But but beating John Cena is like the same thing like beating Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like you retired John Cena, so like, are you a downgrade at that point? Like you just beat the GOAT.
I think it's Obafemi.
So I would want it to be Obafemi. I think it makes more sense. I think if you let the only thing is that who does Gunther lose to? Does he lose to Obafemi? Which would be crazy. It'd be crazy if he loses to Obafemi, or does he lose to like Sheamus? You know what I mean? Like does he lose one of those middle matches and not make it to Obafemi?
Sheamus to win back there. Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? But I think when if you're especially when he made the comment about the whole NXT lineup, I was like, you know what, that kind of makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you have an NXT guy?
But lost to Ricky Saints too.
Right. So I think having him call up, fight John, you could believe that someone like Obafemi would destroy John Cena. Just he's a fucking big ass dude, and you could actually believe he could beat John Cena. So I think it works out well.
I prefer Oba over Gunther.
I prefer an established guy already. I mean,
but you know that Cena would have the Intercontinental Championship. You want Gunther to go back to the Intercontinental team?
I mean, why not elevate the title like he already
again?
Did.
So this is the way you could do it too. You could have Gunther win it, and then have Obafemi beat Gunther like at Mania or something. But I would rather have Sheamus win at Mania. You know what I mean? To win the Intercontinental Champion.
I don't. Obafemi is fine. I mean,
bro, what a way to.
So do we all have Cena? We all have Cena losing.
That's another thing. He might not lose.
You guys were telling me.
No, Matt. I came to my conclusion. He's gonna lose.
I think so too.
He's gonna lose.
I think he's gonna lose too. If
he's gonna lose. Huh?
If the final match was the match we had yesterday, then I would have said he would have probably went out winning. But because he already won the IC title, he's gonna go out losing.
And that's why I don't think a heel. I don't know. I feel like it can't be a heel either that beats him because the whole scene is gonna be
elevate the heels. That's how you elevate the heels.
No. I'm just saying like the way that the person's gonna win is like he beats him and he gets out the ring. Maybe he doesn't pay his respect, but I just feel like a good guy would pay his respect.
I guess my question is if Gunther beats Cena, how much higher does that elevate him? He was already winning world titles. He was already won King of the Ring. Like he's not like a scrub. You know what I mean?
There's not much. Gunther's beating everybody. He's gone through all the legends. He beat Cena. He's beat Goldberg. He beat Randy. Like
He's got his legend. He beat Goldberg. Why would you give him Cena also? In the same year.
His legend yet, but
in the same year, you're getting Goldberg and Cena in the same year.
His legend is a beast that's yet to be tamed right now.
So no chance, 0 chance of the final boss.
Yeah, 0
chance.
Same way that I thought of Mashing Machine movie. I didn't think highly of it.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, guys. There was something yesterday. I may be the only person that saw this.
To my delusion. Oh my god!
I may have been the only person that saw this because I looked on Twitter and I didn't see a single person tweet this. It was the segment right after. John went back. The segment right after Cena went and high-fived everybody. It cut to the outside, backstage. It was AJ Styles and Dragon Lee there talking to Adam Pearce. And in the background, the truck.
Oh my god, the fucking
None
truck.
other than the final boss's face on it.
That's just coincidence.
Coincidence
Yeah,
that the scene right after
it's just coincidence.
They did the same shit to us.
did
Literally,
the same thing with Cena and Austin when The Rock had
Cody.
Cody there hanging off the edge, and who's in the background? Cena and Austin. It was supposed to be Austin. It said it was the Undertaker, but it was there. The message was there that there's a chance. In the segment right after, this is
Okay, real quick. No. Book Cena's last match. Go. I want to hear it.
I can't book it because there's a tournament now. Now you go
boss.
against the tournament. How do you do it? How do you do it?
The only
Let's get 2 final matches.
the
Let's get
only
2 matches.
no
Let's
the
get 2
only
matches.
the only way that this works is that Cena is saying his goodbyes and he's gonna retire. He takes off his wristbands, his armbands. He's putting everything in the on the center of the ring. He's doing the last "You Can't See Me," and the minute he's about to step through that middle ropes, if your smell hits, and the final ball says, "You're not going anywhere. You work for me until you die," and that's it. And that's the only way. And you have to beat
And then
me.
Cena could win his final match.
And then win his freedom. Now they will never do that because the amount of pissed off fans you would have who paid
Why?
you paid a shitload of money to go to one of Cena's final appearances just to find out he's gonna have 10 more dates.
Oh no, let's make that. That's it. Cena wrestles twice.
So Cena,
Twice in one night.
so you're saying that night he faced The Rock?
Rock comes out through the curtain.
Hold
He
on,
says,
hold on.
"You're not going anywhere until you get through with me."
No, Matt. Are you saying that The Rock is
Triple
gonna?
H comes out.
You're saying The Rock is gonna fight at Saturday night's main event?
The right
You think
price.
The Rock is gonna eat a pinball?
You think The Rock is gonna be
The Rock is gonna
take his ass to Washington
he's gonna be
D.C.?
there. Let's say Cena loses to Obafemi. Obafemi lifts his arm up. Crowd is there applauding. they pan to show the president of the United States in the crowd clapping. President comes down. He's ringside. He lifts his arm up, and here comes the final boss. And Donald Trump saves the match. He says, "Get the ref."
Yo, Matt. Does Donald Trump hug John Cena and then look at The Rock and then go, and then he kicks Cena in the balls?
Guys, Jeremy, why would people be pissed off? I want people.
I wouldn't be pissed.
The Rock
I would
and
love
Cena.
it, Matt. I would love it if the ultimate swerve for Cena's story was that.
tied one-
I would drag it out to WrestleMania. Obviously, I wouldn't be a psycho and do it on Saturday night's main event. But I would have it like I would love it.
No, why? You can't do that.
I would
You're
love
right.
it.
Yeah, you're right. That pisses everybody off.
Yeah.
You go all the way to Mania. That
Yeah.
TV show. You can't pay me another dime to ever put me back in the ring. So
it's gotta
He's
be
not
there.
even gonna
But it's over. It's over. I'm just delusional. I saw that thing last night. I was like, whoa.
It would be
Why
cr-
the Rocks? They could've put anybody
Honestly,
on
that would
show.
that would save everything because it would be like, oh, WWE fell off, but it was actually a really long storytelling. But it's never gonna happen. We always
Like,
think
that's it. It just ended
No.
with no payoff.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a very good point that Matt makes because the last time we saw Boss was literally at Elimination Chamber, and he's like a big reason, and a big he's the reason why he turned heel, right?
Right, yeah.
And
Yeah.
right. Like, if we never get that story to finish, then
That's
I feel like
it.
they have to finish it.
And we go home saying what?
That's
Oh,
why-
Travis Scott's the reason. The story's-
that's why I would love it if it would happen. But there's people who complain about everything, and then to be honest, we could see their point, kind of. Like imagine you bought "This Is a Last Time" shirt in Boston, and you find out that he's gonna be in Boston February 22nd or whatever. you're gonna be fucking pissed. You're gonna be like, I spent $12,000 on these floor seats to see John Cena one last time in Boston, and he's coming back. So you gotta be careful with that. I would love it. I would fucking be like, this is great storytelling. It's like
I'm not saying that he's actually going to fight at Saturday Night main event.
nah, bro, stop it. He's
What am
not-
I saying?
He's not.
He's never doing that.
Bro, everybody's going to watch. Bro, the whole world is going to watch.
I mean, yeah, you're
bro.
right.
You're
Yeah,
right.
but but
You're right,
again, but
pay-per-view.
that's really free TV because that's NBC/Peacock. So that's not even like Netflix. Netflix would be pissed. ESPN would be pissed because like why are you having The Rock not on our like you have again like there's a lot of business shit that goes into this. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people weren't happy that John Cena won his IC title on Netflix and not ESPN or you know one of the pay-per-views.
I don't know. It should be. It should
Matt,
be
I'm on your
like
side.
I
I'm on your side, Matt. I hope you're right.
But you're right. Cena's too much of a good guy. He's not gonna ask for this. He said, "Let's put everybody over. All these young guys, let's put them over."
John Cena would lose to
Yeah,
Santino
wow.
Morella if you asked him to right now at this point. Like that's like how much he's giving back to the business.
Let's just. We'll see what happens, guys.
Before we move on, real quick,
Last but not
if you had to pick,
least.
I'm sorry, real quick before we move on, if you had to pick a mystery opponent, anybody, there's no reigns. There's no signing. There's everybody's a free agent. You could pick anybody to fight John Cena. Who would you personally guys want to have?
Just one.
One. Who would be your Cena's ideal last match?
If it's not The Rock, I would. I guess I'd like to see an old rival. Could go Edge.
Edge.
Right. That's a legendary rival. So, who'd you pick?
I would, if I really ever wanted, I would want to see MGF versus John Cena. I feel like that's the only thing John hasn't done now is gone to like a rival promotion. So I feel like him fighting MGF would be kind of dope.
This is fantasy booking.
Yeah, it's fantasy. Yeah, anybody.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Call me boring. I'm gonna go Randy Orton, bro.
Really? Just have again?
Because I can't think of John Cena without Randy Orton, and vice versa. That's why.
Good point.
A little quick topic here, guys. Raph, your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Your? What do you mean your?
Your favorite team who just won me $100. The OKC Thunder.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Thunder win against a team, ironically, that they could break their record. They're now 11-1. 73-9 is the all-time record in the regular season. Can it happen?
Of course it can happen. Anything is possible.
Will it happen?
Will it happen? No. They're gonna get 68, 69 wins. Be close to it, but they're not gonna do it. Well, I will say that I am scared that they don't even have J-Dub yet. They're not fully healthy yet.
Exactly.
That's what scares.
Exactly.
That's what scares me. And Shay's still putting 33 a night. That's what scares me. But I feel like for the Warriors, everything was clicking all at once. They had the best defense. They had the greatest offense of all time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and there was a lot of.
you need
They were dominating that season too. Those games they were
to
killing.
remember that. Matt, they started the season 26-0, Matt. Remember that. They didn't lose to no bum ass Trailblazers that someone lost to a week ago. So keep that in mind.
You know what's mental focus you have to win that many games? Because like you can just like it gets easy just to be like, yo, I'm not doing this shit, bro.
This
Like,
is the era of
yeah,
load management.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not doing this shit. I'm not gonna go hard against the fucking
But it's still better era than Jordan.
Charlotte Hornets right now, bro.
I've just slid that comment in there. We'll just ignore that.
Let's talk about another real NBA topic. Let's talk about Matt's favorite GM of all time. Matt told me that he dreamt about this guy to be the Knicks GM.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta talk about.
Let's talk about Nico.
Nico Harrison, guys. 4 years, Mavs GM, 2 conference finals, NBA finals appearance. And then last year, traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers.
Where was everybody at during this Laker and Mavericks trade? Start with J-Rod. Go.
I had just gotten home from my mom's house. We had like just finished. We were just chilling, and we were all
Watching Rumble.
yeah. I remember, and we had just gotten home, and I got called in a panic with them trading Luka. And I'm pretty sure I heard people crying in the background. Like it was.
What was your reaction? Where were you at?
I was with Rav,
Yo, playing dominoes,
with
right?
Adriano, with Adonis, with fucking Adonis. And all of a sudden, Adonis stands up out of nowhere and says, "Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought somebody died."
Somebody died.
He kept saying, we were like, what? He's like, this can't be real. Oh my God. Then he reads it to Doncic, to the Lakers.
Yo, bro. Oh,
We were
man.
like, what? We go to the living room. We tell Theo Danny. He's like, what?
That was the funniest reaction ever. Both said, "No way! What?" Bro, that had us crying. You gotta think about it, Jay. Matt's already sad as hell that Jay Uso beat.
Yeah. It was really a bad. Yeah, it wasn't a great night to start.
And then Adonis gets up like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! What happened? Somebody died? No, even worse. Look at that." No, bro, that was
Shit,
bad.
bro.
Like, and obviously, hindsight is 2020, and maybe at the time you can kind of reason with him because Luka was already getting the fat allegations. Listen, I'm a Luka guy. After Curry, Luka's my guy, but 10 times out of 10, I'm not making that trade at all.
No, bro.
At all.
No, bro.
You didn't get Austin Reeves in that trade. You got a first round pick, but that's in like. Did they get a first round pick?
Yeah, for next year, yeah.
Yeah, but like even then they're gonna be competing. The Lakers are gonna be competing, and then you got Anthony Davis, but like he's still that's a wheelchair Davis. You know what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, guys, we see it with sports now that these sports betting stuff, these conspiracy scandals are coming out. We're gonna come out one day. And we're gonna see that this whole trade was
Yes,
insider
bro.
stuff.
Yes, bro.
Because how in the hell do you get the first pick after that? That makes no
No
sense.
sense, bro.
That makes
No sense.
Look,
bro.
I disagree, guys. I disagree. I think this trade was fine. It was fine, and they didn't let it.
Tell that to the man that just lost his job. Tell that to the man that just lost his job.
That's the owner's. That's the owner, because the owner said, "You know what? I'm all in. Let's do it. Let's do it." What is Luka getting us? Just here by himself? That
They were just in the finals. They were just in the
they
finals.
lost. They got blown out. They got blown out.
Skip says Nico should have been applauded for the trade, not fired.
Yes.
I
yes.
came into this podcast knowing that Matthew was gonna say the same thing. I knew it.
Guys.
Matt.
They got the number 1 pick in the draft. They drafted Cooper Flag. Wait a minute. I'm speaking. They drafted Cooper Flag. Was a stud. They have Kyrie and AD waiting. They're waiting. This is first year. Let's wait until they're all healthy to play a full season. Let's do something. We have a chance. Cooper Flag was one of the most highly touted prospects.
You traded a developed
Traded
superstar
Luka away from-
for a
traded
project.
Superstar who
You got
last year in the
lucky
playoffs
that
did
you got
what
that project,
exactly?
by the way.
Last year in the playoffs, Luka did what exactly? Suck in the fourth quarter like his counterpart, LeBron James.
Matt, are you gonna sit
It's
here
just
and
Luka
tell me
is-
that Luka
Luka plays
Doncic
no
is not
defense. Luka
top
Doncic
3
plays-
basketball player right now?
No, he's not.
Yes, absolutely he is.
No, he's not.
Absolutely he is.
No, he's
Well,
not.
How about this? Top 4, top 5.
It's SGA. It's SGA.
He's gonna say Matt. SGA. He's gonna say SGA.
No.
Giannis
No,
guy as well.
Jokic is number 1.
No, okay,
Jokic,
Jokic,
SGA,
SGA,
Giannis.
yeah.
That's your three.
It's a three, whatever way you want to put it. Fine.
No, it's
That's
Yo.
three.
I'm a Giannis guy. It's right now this season especially. It's Jokic, SGA, Luca. You can put it in any order you want to put it in, but
I don't
it's,
care about the season has been 15 games long. Not even. Like, I'm talking
Okay.
about what have you done for me lately? SGA's a final.
Luca's been to those finals before Giannis has.
And he lost in how many games? Wait, and Giannis won the finals.
You said recently. You said what did you do? You said what did you do for me recently?
Yeah, Giannis won, and he won the Finals MVP.
And I'm
with
saying-
50-point games.
I'm not trying to diminish Giannis. I'm saying that Luca has been back to the finals more recently than Giannis has.
That doesn't. No, but he lost. If he won, I'd give it to him. If he won it, one Finals MVP, I'd be like, this is it. Jokic, Luca. Here we go.
Are you trying?
Giannis won the Finals MVP. He won an MVP. Luca's won
Fine.
MVPs.
Man, if he's is he in your top 5 right now? Man, come on, bro. This is embarrassing. He's averaging.
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, Tatum is out, so I'll put Luka in there. I'll put Luka in there.
Right. So the whole argument, Matt, that we're trying to explain to you is that the Lakers. Think about it like this, Matt. LeBron's supposed to retire very soon, right?
Yep.
Basically, you just gave Lakers a whole nother reason to continue this franchise, continue this Showtime Lakers. You just gave them their future, and you just gave them literally a second chance for this superstardom, bro. If you never did this,
Cooper flag, the Mavericks got Cooper flag.
But getting back to the Nico Harrison part of it, that wasn't something he knew.
Wait. Let's stop this Nico Harrison thing and Cooper Flag. That wasn't because of Nico, bro.
That was because they
He
won
got
the lottery.
The team
Yeah,
was
what?
okay. One more win, one more loss could have easily changed that entire lottery.
Yeah, but
But
Okay.
I'm not saying that it's
Hey,
Nico's
like-
greatness that got them Cooper flag.
but bro, you can't
They still got Cooper
Nico-
flag.
you can't be like you can't do something wrong and just because it accidentally worked
Again,
out,
ju-
be like, yeah, that was a great idea, dude.
Just like with the Giants firing Dayball, they didn't give it a chance.
Again,
Or
because when
Cooper and
because
Kyrie and AD all played together.
because
They
when
didn't give it a chance.
when the owner of the Mavericks sits down and Luka is putting up no less than 32 points in a game,
He was
okay.
on board with it last year.
And-
He said, "Let's do it."
and he's killing them, he's like, maybe we made the wrong decision because
No, he's only caring because he's not seeing the fucking Luka Doncic merchandise being sold, and he's not getting the money from it.
okay,
This is about winning. This is about winning.
Are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that he can't sell merchandise in Dallas, Texas, with the last name Cooper Flag?
Not as much as Luka, no.
Are you kidding me? Flag in Dallas, Texas? That's printing money. Are you kidding me? You're printing money. He can definitely sell it. I think that. Listen, I think obviously Nico Harris is taking the fall for it. You're right, Matt. You're right. The owner had to give the okay on this, obviously. But yeah, like maybe
Guys, it's been what? It's been 11 games. It's been 11 games. The guys are rookie and Kyrie and AD are hurt.
exactly. They're always hurt. They're always hurt.
Kyrie tore his ACL. I mean, what do you want?
No. We're not talking about Kyrie. We're talking about the trade, the exact trade. We're talking
They
about
already had Kyrie.
Matt, come on, bro. You even know when AD
You gotta at
was
least
the
give it a
Lakers.
chance. At least give it a chance. So is AD never gonna be healthy ever again? That's it. He's done.
He's gonna be healthy, but okay, he's gonna be healthy. But how long? Is he gonna stay durable?
I don't know, but it could be enough to.
He's more. I can tell you who's more. I can.
enough for the playoffs.
Matt,
it's
I can get you a
chance.
player who's more durable, and he can put up the same amount of points and rebounds and give you more assists. His name is Luka Doncic, and he plays for the
Play
Lakers.
no defense and play no defense. By the way,
Whoa. I don't think you've been watching them Laker games, boy.
oh, to this year,
School-
sure.
school-
To this
skinny
year, he's lost
Luka.
some weight.
Getting Luka's back.
Well, Matt, you know you're not taking that
Lakers gonna
deal,
win the
bro.
championship, but the Lakers gonna win the championship.
Matt, are you trying to tell me, right, that we're two Knicks fans. We're two Knicks fans. Knicks won, by the way. They beat the Magic. I wish Josh Hart would have gotten 6 rebounds, but that's another story. Are you trying to tell me that if me and you were sitting, let's say we're getting a drink, and on our phones we see Luka's on the Knicks, and you see Luka Doncic traded, you telling me you're not losing your shit?
If
You lost your
it depends
shit
what
when
the
Sauce
return, it
Gardner
depends
got
what the
traded,
return is.
and
Depends
he's
what the return
nowhere as important it is to a team, to a basketball team.
Depends. It's different because it depends what the return is, where I'm at in the seat. Like Luka's on this team right now. Let's say Luka's there in replace of Mikal Bridges. Then they trade Luka for. It just depends. It depends if it fits the team's needs. I mean, look, you saw Luka and Brunson didn't work out, so
I'll be honest, man. This is a whole lot of bullshit, bro. That you're saying,
This is
bro.
not-
Bro,
bullshit.
this is the equivalent
They
of
didn't give
trading
it a
Kobe
chance.
Bryant for Pau Gasol.
We're talking about top 5 players. It's not about your needs,
Bryant
bro.
was an NBA champion already. Luka Doncic,
Huh?
not Kobe Bryant was an NBA champion already. Luka Doncic is not.
What are we
Never
talking-
was.
when-
Because I said this is like trading Kobe Bryant for Pau Gasol and a first round pick. Like, while you should never get rid of Kobe. You should never get rid of Kobe Bryant.
Hey, guys, like you guys are coming crazy right now, but when it comes to later on, bro, I'm telling you, this is some under the table stuff that we
I
don't know
agree,
yet. but
Raph.
it's gonna-
I agree. It's crazy to me to hear this
isn't
guy.
all under the
Matt, hold on, Matt. We like you established already. Luka, when healthy, is a top 5 player in the league. You trying to tell me that was your best offer that you can? That's your best package that you can get? A 32-year-old Anthony Davis, a first round
A
pick.
32-year-old
First
Anthony
team?
Davis, who was an All NBA player just a year before. I mean,
Sure, but he's not better than Luka
first round
Doncic.
pick.
Matt,
Better than
you
Luka
Matt,
Doncic?
are you making that trade as a businessman? You making that trade?
Matt, you're gonna.
If I knew I was gonna get Cooper Flag, then maybe.
Oh,
May-
so
maybe.
Nico Collins knew Adam Silver
No,
said.
not that he knew. No, it's not that.
You say, yo, bro.
If it was like the NFL, where the worst team
Yeah.
automatically gets.
You got caught right
Yo.
there. You just got caught.
Yo, Raph. He's gonna phone Adam Silver, and he's like, "I'm gonna fax over your reward," and it's just a picture of a flag getting faxed over, and he's like, "All right, I'm trading him tomorrow."
Guys, it was it was an experiment and it was a chance, and you didn't finish with the experiment. It's an empty project. It's half done because these guys didn't play.
Wait, what are you talking about? Like,
you don't trade
no one else got fired
stars,
for
bro.
him. He got fired, sure, but like everybody else is like fine. No one got fired. No one else got traded, bro.
Well, sure, but
That's the
if it
thing.
works
Nothing,
out- if
nothing's
it
been
works
broken
out-
up.
I don't think
next
you.
year it works out, and the Mavs. What if the Mavs win the championship next year? What are you gonna say about Nico?
He's not gonna win anything because
and
he's
GM, He
fired.
got fired.
Okay. Mavs win the championship next year. Lakers win the following year. What do you say about that? Win-win?
Yo, Raph. If honest to God,
I'd win.
Yeah, honest to God, if the Mavs win the championship and the Lakers win the championship, the Mavs won the trade. Because the Mavs, Mavs won the trade because they got a pick
Because
in
they
return.
were not gonna put that team. They were not
Yeah.
gonna put that team together with.
Okay,
Luka there.
my rebuttal to that would be that the Mavs win now window is very, very like it's now, like it's right now.
Yeah.
It's as we get closer and closer
Yeah.
in years, he's gonna keep doing this. For the Lakers, they have Luka basically to the rest of the year. They're not gonna let him go.
I will give you this, Matt. I will say that if let's say when it's all said and done, if Luka wins 0 titles with the Lakers, let's say it's 0-0, nobody wins titles. The Mavs won that trade because they got rid of the most expensive player. They got the younger player. They got rid of cap space.
That's exactly what's
But-
gonna happen. That's
but-
exactly what's gonna happen.
But if the Lakers win championships and the Mavs win none, the Mavs absolutely shit at the bed on this playoffs. But if they both win one, I'm gonna give the trade to the Mavs because I'm gonna say the Mavs got it with less expensive parts, and they got shit in return.
Let's say Luka doesn't win one till what year we in 25.
He has to win with the Lakers.
How old is Luka now?
20.
He has to be a Laker.
He's
He
26.
has to be a Laker for life. In my opinion, he has to be a Laker for life. In my opinion,
You know
to win this trade.
that doesn't happen no more, Raph. You know that doesn't happen.
He has to be a
anymore.
Laker
The
for-
last person who's gonna be a lifer is Steph Curry. He's the last person that's gonna be a lifer. Because even Giannis is talking about moving. SGA is not. SGA is not with the team he started with.
A video of Derrick Rose trying to dunk, and I'm like, my goal could never do that bullshit, bro.
You're right. Curry could never dunk. That's
Curry could never.
what I-
Curry could never dunk.
That's exactly right.
4 rings and 2 unanimous MVP. Oh, and great
Wait,
shooter of all
youngest MVP of all time and first MVP doesn't count.
Oh, I'd not being able to dunk, right? Oh, wait, Michael Jordan can dunk, but Derrick Rose can't.
Matt, I would have gave Derrick Rose my ACL if I could have.
I was just hating.
I would have gave it to him. D Rose, that's the biggest what if, bro. D Rose is the biggest what if.
Everybody agrees that for someone to win this race, someone has to win a championship.
If they go 0-0, Mavs won the trade. If they go 1-1, Mavs still won the trade. But if the Lakers win more championships
No,
than
if
the
they go, I
Mavs,
think if they go 0-0 and the
Trade.
who?
Lakers win the trade. If they
No.
go 0-0, the Lakers
No, because the Lakers gave up more.
The way that Nico explained it, he explained that this is a win now move. That this is we're prioritizing defense over the offense that Luka has. But Luka, he said that Luka didn't have no
But
defense.
if you're the Lakers, you gave up a bona fide champion in AD to get something in return that doesn't win you a championship.
Two. LeBron retiring, would you rather AD, 32-year-old AD, or 26-year-old Luka Doncic to see?
I'd rather Luka because I think it's gonna win me championships. But if he retires a Laker with 0 chips, and I gave up a first round pick, I'm pissed.
Traded.
And-
imagine Luka gets.
And remember, boys, Luka Doncic ain't free. He cost a pretty penny. Like gonna be like
play with he's worth it.
gonna be like 400 mil. So if I don't want to chip it,
Is he worth it? Is he worth it?
Yeah. He
He's
definitely.
like stay healthy.
The Lakers win a championship. That's what I'm-
In the next 5 years, yes.
He has to,
Next 5 years.
but he has to win the chip or he has to be MVP or something because it's getting to that Josh Allen territory where it's like, all right, you're great, but you have nothing to prove. You have nothing to show for it. So he's got to start winning. And LeBron James is leaving soon too. LeBron James is not gonna be there.
LeBron James will be a New York Knicks next year. Book it.
That would be really sticking to Stephen A. Because Stephen A. can't even cheer for his team.
I don't think I'd root for the Knicks either.
I'll be a very nice Knicks fan. Don't you worry, Jay. I'll be right with you, brother.
Matt, you must love
'Cause
depression.
then what's the-
you
what's
must
the-
love
then
depression.
what's
Because
Just what the guy just craves attention. The guy, what would be the point
there's no
going
point.
to the Knicks?
There's no point. I would rather Giannis. It's Ja too late. He should have came to the Knicks when he was thinking about going to the Lakers, and he decided to be a bitch.
Yup.
He could have won that bubble championship for the Knicks, and instead of being hated for it, he would have been celebrated. Me and Matt would have been parading LeBron James's jersey all over New York.
You guys are Jordan fans. If LeBron went that year and he won the bubble championship, is LeBron your goat?
LeBron's the double GOAT. LeBron's the GOAT of.
I feel like Matt, in the also universe, that LeBron goes to the Knicks, Matt will be like, you know what, man? I love Jordan, man, but there's something about my king.
Because
My
he would
my
have
glory.
he would have brought a championship not only to Cleveland but back to New York, bro. That's GOAT shit right there. That's GOAT shit. Winning in LA, it's cool, but it's like everybody wins in LA. Like you're not even making a dent into how many championships to win. You win one in New York, you literally won half of their championships or a third of their championships. Like, yeah, bro, he'd have been viewed way different.
All right, boys. Another one in the books.
Another one in the books.
Number 9 in the books. Next week, number 10.
I think we should do something special for the playoffs. I don't know if that's like an in-person one. You know, like we do it, like we get a little couch, we sit together, we talk in person, get a camera. I don't know. We gotta think of something. But I think for the playoffs, we're getting close. We should talk about having like an in-person one, which I think.
Yep.
They dope. Yeah. We can make our playoff picks. We can think with matchups, all that stuff. Think where people are gonna be at. But yeah, this football season is exciting, man. All the teams who are in first place right now is like none of the teams that were last year. No Bills, no Ravens, no Chiefs. So,
J-Rod, if your Lions lose this week to the Eagles,
did you not see what they did to fucking Washington in front of the president of the United States? Did you not? Did you not see what they did? We want to name. I want my stadium named after. Yeah, I want the stadium named after me. Okay, you can get dog walk in your own stadium if that's the case by Jared Goff and MCDC.
all right, boys. Week 9 in the books.
All right, guys.
Everyone.
Later.
See you next week.
Yes, sir.